The dog's point of view. Sources of dog's point of view. To facilitate communication between you and your dog, it is important to be aware of the dog's point of view. Any dog's perspective is based on a variety of factors: inherited characteristics, early experiences with mother and littermates, early experiences with other dogs, people, and other animals, and exposure to elements in its environment. Identifying dog's point of view. Observe your dog's behavior closely. Watch for small responses as well as more obvious ones. Your dog's responses will give you information about how open it is to new relationships with people or other dogs. Other responses will tell you whether your dog is calm enough to be available to learn. Listen carefully to your dog's point of view and respond appropriately to its needs. Perhaps your dog is eager to learn and ready to develop its relationship with you through clicker training. This type of training supports clear communication, which builds trust and creates a strong bond between the two of you. Perhaps your dog is fearful or overexcited or in some other way so emotionally involved that it is not available to learn. In that case, it will be necessary to help your dog relax and build confidence to the point that it can begin to learn new things. The earlier in a dog's life we can help a dog achieve a relaxed, confident point of view, the easier it is to do. Some dogs will have great difficulty overcoming early experiences that caused emotional distress. Worldview can be influenced from birth. Dogs bring some of their behavioral tendencies with them at birth. After that, they are influenced by their experiences. Their early weeks are influenced mostly by contact with their mother and littermates. Ideally, their mother will be calm and attentive to their needs. It is not too early to be handled briefly and gently by people and given early neurological stimulation. Extremes of temperature in the environment can be harmful to puppies. Influencing a young puppy's worldview. Soon after the puppy's eyes open, they will begin to explore the environment. It is important that they begin now to experience new things daily. Different sights, sounds and smells and surfaces should be introduced regularly so that new things become normal. The puppies may meet more people and other pets in the house who will not harm them. Social influence. Puppies benefit socially from being with their mother and their littermates until the age of 7 weeks. By that time they will be eating solid food and the mother will have stopped nursing them. The interactions among littermates and the influence of the mother provide valuable lessons that will last a lifetime. After 7 weeks, puppies can still benefit from time spent with mother and littermates, but they will be best prepared for life in human society if they begin to spend time on their own. Pups benefit socially at this time from having their own crate or pen and spending time with other dogs only for an hour or so at a time and only under human supervision. If puppy classes are available, they should start by 9 or 10 weeks of age. If classes are not available, it is important to find other puppies or well-socialized adult dogs with whom they may safely interact. It is very important that they continue to meet a variety of new people, as well. Educational influence. At 7 weeks, puppies have the brain of an adult dog in terms of what they are able to learn. As long as they are kept physically and socially comfortable, they can learn many new behaviors. In fact, they do learn new behaviors whether we are teaching them or not, so the best plan is to manage the learning environment so they learn only the things we want them to know, rather than whatever they want. If they have not already had an opportunity to go outside, now is the time to begin, no matter what the weather. They should also practice riding in a car to new locations. Last chance for early influence. Sometime between 12 and 16 weeks, a developmental window closes. The pup now has an established worldview. It has made up its mind about how it feels about people, other dogs, and new things in the environment. Ideally, it has learned that all of these are fun and interesting and to be welcomed. If its exposure has been limited or if it has experienced a particularly frightening event, the puppy is now old enough that serious remedial work may be necessary to overcome the emotional consequences. From now on, from an emotional point of view, the puppy needs to be treated as an adult with an established point of view. Changing a dog's point of view. A dog who is over 16 weeks of age has developed its own worldview. It believes what it believes, and early experiences cannot be erased. In most cases, however, it is not too late to adjust its point of view. Clicker training can be of significant help in overcoming unwanted emotional consequences. Once the dog understands the association, the clicker means the treat will come. The clicker evokes an emotional response of eager anticipation. The emotion of anticipating the treat can begin to override the feelings created by the original trigger. Repeatedly associating the click and treat with circumstances or event that was the original trigger helps adjust the dog's point of view. It will begin to look forward to the original trigger because that trigger now predicts a click and a treat. Dogs understand human perspective. Dogs are more capable of understanding situations from a human's point of view than has previously been recognized, according to researchers. They found dogs were 4 times more likely to steal food they had been forbidden when lights were turned off so humans in the room could not see. This suggested that dogs were able to alter their behavior when they knew their owner's perspective had changed. The study, published in Animal Cognition, conducted tests on 84 dogs. The experiments had been trying to find whether dogs could adapt their behavior in response to the changed circumstances of their human owners. It wanted to see if dogs had a flexible understanding that could show they understood the viewpoint of a human. Dogs' understanding. It found that when the lights were turned off, dogs in a room with their human owners were much more likely to disobey and steal forbidden food. The study says it is unlikely that the dog simply forgot that the human was in the room when there was no light. Instead, it seems as though the dogs were able to differentiate between when the human was unable or able to see them. The experiments had been designed with enough variations to avoid false associations, such as dogs beginning to associate sudden darkness with someone giving them food, researchers said. Dr. Julianne Kaminsky, from the University of Portsmouth's Psychology Department, said the study was incredible because it implies dogs understand the human can't see them, meaning they might understand the human perspective. This could also be important in understanding the capacities of dogs that have to interact closely with humans, such as guide dogs for the blind and sniffer dogs. Previous studies have suggested that although humans might think that they can recognize different expressions on their dogs' faces, this is often inaccurate and a projection of human emotions. Humans constantly attribute certain qualities and emotions to other living things. We know that our own dog is clever or sensitive, but that's us thinking, not them. These results suggest humans might be right where dogs are concerned, but we still can't be completely sure if the results mean dogs have a truly flexible understanding of the mind and others' minds. It has always been assumed only humans had this ability. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you in the next video. Goodbye.